Margaret, it'll be a long day for the president on many, many fronts. Let me start with Jerusalem. I made a joke about it in the opening. Donald the Lionheart. This is a crusade. Who is it a crusade for that we're going to move the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem?
Well, this is a campaign promise that he's either attempting to fulfill or to tell the supporters who he promised it to that he's working to fulfill it. But in the process of doing that, of course, he's inflaming tensions in the Middle East and very much testing the possibility of any sort of prospects for a peace deal between Israel and the Palestinians. Of course, he said from the outset that this was his plan, that it was a matter of when, not if, and he tapped an ambassador to Israel who's, been a big proponent of this and very much pro-Israel. But look, he's done two things at the same time, and one is to signal to his supporters and to the rest of the world that he's going to sign a waiver that keeps that embassy in Tel Aviv through the end of this term. I mean, that is effectively what he's doing. But at the same time, he's coupling it with this directive to the State Department to begin moving ahead on a plan for the move. And that, of course, is what's so controversial. So, look, it's a mixed signal. It's part of this is to say he doesn't want to have to explain himself every 6 months to why he signed the waiver when he said it was time to end that. But if the State Department is able to find, and there's so many questions about what this means, where is the location that the State Department will settle on? Will it be in West Jerusalem? Will it be in a contested area? What about the Palestinians? But the big losers in this for now seem to be Jordan, the Palestinians, and possibly Jared Kushner, his son-in-law.
Well, I totally agree on the fragility of Jordan, and we've seen the turmoil in the Middle East. And I'll say that we have a framework of Israel back to Yitzhak Rabin, which is a little dated, to say the least. What does Israel want the president to do with the location of our embassy?
Yeah, Israel has stayed decidedly quiet in this sort of gloaming area between the plans that began moving forward for this announcement and this announcement that's going to come in just a few hours. And I think we'll begin to hear more from the Israelis. But just as important is the new dynamic going on between the Israelis and the Saudis. And President Trump seems very much to be testing the idea that for the Saudis, the Palestinians' situation is not nearly as important as an issue as it used to be vis-a-vis Iran, Qatar, and sort of the whole Saudi strategy moving forward. So in many ways, this is also a test of that and of this sort of under-the-radar relationship that is very tentatively building between the Saudis and the Israelis.